I'm going to start by making a putty matrix, and I like to use putty. It really is your choice. The great thing about putty is I can just really mold it around the tooth. I like to let it set up, and then I'm going to peel it off, and I'll show you that, and I'm going to reline it. And the reason that we like to use a reline material, which will be a light body wash, is to really get all the definition of the margins, the contacts surrounding the tooth that we're going to be making our provisional. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. And with putty, I'm using actually FlexTime putty from Heraeus. I'm using nitrile gloves. I'm basically just got 2 little scoops. I'm going to scoop that together and just start mixing it. The great thing about this putty is you can use it in the mouth. It's not something that you have to use on a model, which is really nice. And I'm just going to knead and fold it until I don't see any swirls. We'll just kind of go back and forth here, and then I'm just going to kind of roll it into a little hot dog. And I probably have too much here, but I'm just going to make sure I'd rather have more than enough, and I'll just kind of pinch that off. And basically I'm going to have you open here for me, and I'm just going to lay this on the top of the tooth, and I'm just going to kind of form it to fit the arch form here. And I want to make sure that I don't make it too short. I want to capture the tooth in front and the tooth behind so we don't cut that off at the margin. And so I'm just going to kind of let this set up there, and I'm just going to leave that. And this sets in about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And I'm just going to kind of put my finger there to hold it. I don't want the patient to bite into it. So we're just going to kind of leave it here for a few minutes, and then we'll let that set up, and then we'll peel that off. Okay, now that that's set, I'm just going to remove it. And basically what I'm going to do is use my reline material, which is a light body. And I'm just going to put a little bit in there. You don't want to use a whole lot, so I'm just going to just draw a little line here. Don't lift your tip, you'll get a little bubble. And I'm going to sit that back right back where it was and get another positive seat so we can really have a defined preoperative putty matrix. And let's talk just a few minutes while this is setting about how important it is for this preoperative putty matrix. One of the things that I'm asked so much, one of the questions that assistants will say to me is, how come you don't have to trim your provisionals as long as we do? You know, and it always goes back to that putty matrix, always. Because, you know, if you have a putty matrix from the beginning that's a button, or maybe you're just squirting a bite registration material, it's not going to really capture all the detail. Now, of course, if the tooth was broken, I would have to build that up in some composite, or maybe have the lab wax it up for us. But Eric has a crown on there that, that basically is a great form, and I'm going to utilize that. So by taking a putty matrix and relining it, really going to capture all the detail, and I don't have to work quite as hard. So it all goes back to that putty matrix, and relining it really captures all the margins, and you'll see that here in a few minutes that I'm hardly going to have to trim this material. So it takes a little bit longer to do a putty matrix, but it's worth it in the end, and you'll see that. Once I've removed the putty matrix, I'm going to take a little 15 blade. I'm just going to kind of cut this away. And you got to be really careful to make sure that you don't, you don't want to remove any of your reline material to affect the definition that you've got, or really all the landmarks that we're going to use to put this back in to make the provisional. So, but I am going to cut, because sometimes we do have a tendency to use a little too much material. So I'm just going to kind of trim that away. Be real careful using these. It's really sharp. But again, I want to make sure that I don't lose my landmarks, but I want to make it a little bit more comfortable for the patient too when I put this back in his mouth. So that looks pretty good. And you can see by having the putty matrix with the reline, it's really going to help when we fabricate our provisional material. I'm hardly going to have to trim this.